Hello and welcome to Disas Craftwork Podcast. I'm Disa from Sweden and this is episode 10. And today is January the 4th, 2014. And I want to say that I have recorded a Christmas special thing, but I am having problems to editing it, and I made several small, nothing special, just some small recordings during our Christmas, but I'm having trouble editing it, so I don't know if there will ever be a Christmas special out there or not, but I am going to try to make it work someday. Maybe next week or the week after, I don't know. I'm just aggravated with it right now, so I'm just letting it go, and then I am making this episode, and then we will see if that will get there in the future or not. So, I want to say thank you for everyone who has kept in touch, and I have started to answer messages. So, if you are waiting for one, I will get there. And I want to say thank you for everyone's Merry Christmas, is it called greetings? Wishes? Oh, I can't think of it, but you know what I mean, and all Happy New Year and everything. Thank you to everyone. And since I have already recorded this in my Christmas special, I don't know if I will just not include that or if I will upload it and then you will see it twice, but that doesn't matter because my friend Emilia, she sent me a Christmas gift, and I got it 2 days before Christmas, and I had promised her that I was going to video Skype with her as I opened it. So I was desperately calling her through Skype though, and trying to get a hold of her, because my package had arrived and I was like wanting to rip it out so badly. And then she called me back. I thought she had left for work, but she hadn't, so we got to video Skype for a while before she left, and I opened the package. And she is so kind, so generous, so amazing and so sweet. She made me a mushroom bag. Can you believe it? I mean, oh wow. I am so in love with this bag. It is so pretty. And as always, her bags are so very well made. And she made one for her, but that had a black zipper, and this have a red one. And I think the lining is different too. Mine is red inside, and it has 3 pockets in this fabric. I don't know if you can see that or not. And inside she put a very pretty Christmas card, and wishing me a Merry Christmas, and wrote me sweet things. And she had put my favorite candy, like oh, let's see if I have actually, I think I have, oh, don't I? Yes, she had first of all, she had sent a big Kit Kat for my son. and a small one for me, and some Portuguese chocolate, really delicious. And then she had different kinds of this that I love. The Jolly Rancher Crunch and Crew. I think she sent a couple of in other flavors, and then she had put inside these pockets, she had put these in. I think there were 4, I think, of these, and I saved one, and that I ate on the Christmas morning. So as I were casting on my Christmas Eve socks that Amelia and we are having a knit along, and we are also double dipping with Little Bobbins knit along, and as I was casting those on, I was eating one of those, so that was so sweet. And I didn't see it at first. I think she said look in the pockets or something. I can't remember now. So I love this bag. So thank you so much, Emilia. And it felt good to thank her, like, personally on the video chat we had. And like that wasn't enough, she also had made me this. It's a little Notion pouch that matches the other bag she made me. So I'm so happy about that. And inside of this, she had put this. It's a hand and cream lotion. No, hand and body cream, I mean. That smells like roses, and I love, that's my favorite flower. So that, and I have tried it because I'm so allergic to stuff. So I put it on the outside of my hand to see if I were having a reaction to it, but I didn't have that. So I am using this on my hands. Let's see if I have forgotten anything now. I might have forgotten something. Oh, anyway, it was a really, really, really nice thing to get as a Christmas gift. And I know she worked very hard for me to get it before Christmas. So we cast it on with our bags. These are so luxurious. Absolutely, I just love her bags. And I'm like trying to make her sell me one bag, but she refuses to. She won't take my money, she says, and I really want that bag, but I really want to pay for it. So we are having a conversation about that. Anyway, so that was now I forgot to show you the work in progress I have, my socks. I am knitting out of Sweet Georgia Tough Love sock in the colorway Woodland, and it's different greens and it's so pretty. And we are knitting the waving lace pattern, and this is how far I have gotten. I have just put in the waist yarn for the heel now because I make my socks in my way, so I'm making them toe up with my friend's cast on and increase for the toe, and then I start the pattern, and then I make my afterthought heel and continue. So I have just started the patterning on the back now, and I am loving this yarn, loving this project, loving this bag, and I am knitting that on 2.25 carbons needles, and I have only one because I didn't want to confuse myself with knitting 2 at a time when it was a lace pattern, you know, I didn't know how complicated it would be. It's not actually, but now I'm knitting one at a time. So that is a new cast on, and then I couldn't control myself. So I casted on a pair of plain stockinette socks in the other Patterns Croy sock yarn that she bought me, and I have put in the waist yarn here for the heel, and these are Rusty Stripes colorway. So I have made some progress on that, and at the moment I am keeping that in this bag that my mother-in-law made me, I don't know, 2 years ago maybe, I don't know. Drawstring bag out of retro fabrics. I really like that. And in this bag I have started a new project. Shocking, isn't it? Another new project. And that is Matchmaker, the Matchmaker pattern. It's like a big cowl, but it's looking a bit like a big shawl when you have it on. And I haven't gotten so far, but it feels like I have made more because it's garter stitch and it's like twice the... Oh, I can't think of the words, you know what I mean. And I am knitting it on 2.5 millimeters, as the pattern calls for. And the yarn is, as you probably can see, the yarn hubby bought me for our 20-year-old anniversary, and I ripped out and washed it because I had started that Raituli hat, and I have made, oh, what's that shawl called? It's also by Martina Beam. I can't think of it, but I ripped it out and reclaimed the yarn because it has to become something I really like. And I'm gonna, what's it called now? It calls for a variegated yarn and a solid yarn. So this is Cascade Heritage in the colorway Anise. Anise, I don't know how to say it. But I think that these will look good together. So that I have in this bag. And I used to have my Outlander cowl in another bag, but I had to ditch that because I started another project. A scrappy one, so I need a lot of stuff, and I didn't have any bags free because, you know, I'm hopeless and have like 1,000 projects on the go. So, and this is just one skein, so it's easier. So I have made some progress. Oops, I dropped the yarn. On this, maybe from like here, maybe 1.5 inches or something. So not much, but I have been knitting on it, and I'm not gonna show you everything I have been knitting on. I have been knitting on hubby socks, but not much, so it wasn't like worth showing you. And I have been working on my vertebrae cardigan also, and what was I gonna say? Something else too, but I can't remember. Anyway, in the bag I used to have, that is now something new. I couldn't resist because I had been thinking about starting it because Kay from the Bakery Bears podcast had started it, and she inspired me. And I was thinking that I wanted to start one. And then I was talking to Emilia on Skype, and she said that she was gonna start it, or that she was thinking about starting it. No, I think she had made up her mind. And I wanted to start it, and then I was like, that's it, I'm starting one. And then the next morning on New Year's Day, I just really felt like starting one. And I did. And she has started hers too. So it's really so much fun. And I made like 8 squares. And I was looking at them, I couldn't figure out what was wrong with them. They were so like loose. Oh, I can't find the right English words. But I was looking at them, I couldn't figure it out until the evening came. Oh man, my brain really does not work. Instead of, I'm gonna show you, these are, the ones that are good. Instead of one, what do you say in English? Oh crap! I can't think of it. In between you have one of them. This is crocheted. And instead I had made 3. So, no wonder. And so I started again. And I made them with only 1 in the middle. So I'm gonna show you some the progress I have made on it. And I am putting them together as I go. So this is how much I have done. And these are scraps from the first pair of sock I ever knitted. These are from the 20-year anniversary yarn hubby gave me. And this is Lona's laces, and this is Lona's laces. And this is Regia, and this is, oh, I can't think of it, but it's some scraps. And this is Opal, Smoky Eyes and Colored Lips. And this is Regia in the same, no, just Regia. And this is Rowan Fine Art. Let's see. This is also Lona's Laces, Ascot or something. And this is Lona's Laces Spats or something like that. This is Kualitas, I don't know what color. And this yarn I can't remember now. Maybe something to do with San Francisco or something. Oh, I can't remember now. And let's see. And today, oh, I just want to say, I have woven in every ends on these and on these. That is not something I usually do, so I have been good. But I have made 3 today. This is Regia, and I haven't woven in those ends because I have just made them today. And I have, oh, I'm really getting so hot. Its lamps are really strong, shining at me. And this is from the socks. The first socks, Emilia and I were our first knit along with the groovy socks. And I went down, because this is Parents Croy and it's a bit thicker yarn, so I went down to 2.5 millimeters. And I am using 3 millimeters on the others. And this is Crazy Sauber Ball. So those 3 I have made today. And that was all scraps I had left to make something out of out in the cabin. So that is what I am doing. So I'm just using scraps and cheating a bit, also taking from new skeins. And for the joining together, I am using Cascade Heritage in a grey color. I'm gonna have to pause this because I'm like burning up, so I'm sorry. Hold on. So I'm back. Yes, that were that project. And I have one more. I have started one new project, and that is just like a tube with a provisional cast on. And it's right now it's rolling up like crazy, but it's in Regia, sock yarn, and Malabrigo, Sarsamora or something like that colorway. And I'm using 3.5 millimeters. And I'm just, you know, not following any pattern, you know, I'm just knitting along on it. I don't have a great plan, I'm just, we will see. I want it to be snug, so when it's really cold, the wind doesn't get inside of it. So I'm not gonna make it big, I'm just gonna make it so I can twist it one time around my neck. So now we are moving into some stash enhancement I have, because my mother-in-law gave me yarn for Christmas, and she gave me a skein of Rowan Fine Art, and that is one of my favorite sock yarns, and it's great for everything. And it's a really good sock yarn. So I can't remember the colorway now, and I can't find it. Oh, I'm gonna add it to my Ravelry stash, but it's really pretty. And she also got me this Swedish Visjögarn in the colorway Ulla, and this is 100% wool. It's the fine wool from the sheep, and I love this colorway. And from Molly from Homespun House I got my prize, and it's, I don't know how to say that really. Is it O Loops, I think? Yarn. And it's this what's it called? Orange, light orange, but it's a little bit variegated, a little bit, oh no, not variegated. Oh, the color changes through the skein a bit, so this is really soft and pretty, and it is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 400 yards on 100 gram skein. So thank you, Molly. I don't know if you're watching or not, but I'm gonna PM her tonight and thank her. So that was fun to get. And I also have, because I haven't talked about that. I said maybe in my first episode or something that I'm gonna start spinning. And I have an Ashford e-spinner, and I have put it together now because I haven't felt ready, and there were one thing I didn't know how to do. I had understand everything else, and Emilia showed me that thing when we were video Skyping. So I bought some cheap fiber from Limo Design, and this is Gotland wool, This is a great yarn, fiber to start spinning with. So this is 100 gram. And I also got, I thought it was merino, but it was a misunderstanding. It was English long wool in a green colorway that shifts a bit. I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is really soft and lovely. And I also got a little extra from her. I don't know what it is, but I'm thinking like baby merino or merino silk or something. This is like clouds. It's so soft and very, very pretty. So very soon I'm gonna start spinning. So that is exciting because I have had the e-spinner for quite some time. And I haven't touched it until Emilia showed me the last thing, because I was searching the YouTube and I couldn't find that anywhere. And so that is the stash enhancements. And I also wanted to show, because I have decided that this skein I have, it's Manos Allegria sock yarn, will be a prize for the Sami bracelet craft along. So I was a bit disappointed when this came, because it was so much white in it. But it's a great sock yarn, and you know, there might be many of you that like that it's a lot of white. So I was thinking that could be a great prize. I hope you think so. And there is also gonna be some little things extra that's gonna be a surprise. So, and I also want to say that I did draw the winner for the 100 member giveaway, and I totally forgot to tell you that I gifted a pattern. Oh crap, I know the name of her. I have known it and now I can't remember it, just because I was gonna tell you about it. Anyway, I also wanted to say that it was a great Christmas. And I have been a lot out in the cabin where I have limited internet. So I'm gonna